What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here with another update to bring to you today. If you didn't watch yesterday, it was the finale of the quiz of the We Are Tottenham TV quarantine quiz, where me and my brother, we went through 3 grueling rounds of Tottenham trivia. I won the first one, and then my brother made a comeback in the next 2 with me, giving up many leads in pure Tottenham fashion. But my brother managed to nick it in a tiebreaker last night. Well, watch that. It was tense 3 rounds of quizzes. So check that out. And if any of you think that you can take on me or my brother in a Tottenham quiz, then do direct message us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and we'll sort that out and we'll continue the series. But what I want to talk to you about today, there's a few updates and some happy updates as well. What I want to talk about first is Jimmy Greaves. Now, we brought you updates last week that Jimmy was rushed to hospital being ill. It came out later that it wasn't anything to do with his stroke, and it wasn't anything to do with coronavirus. But some great news today, as he has been returned home and he is recovering well at home with his family. So that is absolutely brilliant news. And the statement from his family is, "We are delighted to let you know that Jimmy is now back at home recuperating with his wife, Irene. He has been very ill and we are hoping he'll be fine going forward." So that's great and positive news from the Jimmy camp. And that statement kind of added that if and when there is any news, they will all let us know. And they want to thank everyone, to the thousands of people that have sent messages of goodwill. And that he holds it very dear to his heart, and they find it touching that we hold Jimmy very dear to our hearts. So look, that's great news from Jimmy, and we just like to see him recuperating well, and his family has asked for privacy as well at this time. So it's great news from Jimmy, and we just hope that he continues his recovery. And now let's move on. And the next thing I want to talk about is Victor Wanyama. And he's actually come out and said that he was very angry at Pochettino. And the reasoning why he was angry at Pochettino was that he left the Kenyan out of the Champions League starting lineup. He was very angry. And the quote was that I was really fucked off not to start the game, and even more fucked off because we didn't win. I tried to encourage those who played. We went back to the hotel after the game. I just couldn't sleep at all. The situation was going round and round in his head. And then he went on to talk about his brother, Mariga, who was on the bench as well in a Champions League final for Inter Milan against Bayern Munich. So he knew exactly the feeling and had to console his brother. But look, I think we can all echo those thoughts of Wanyama. Obviously not having an option to play, but us as fans, all the way going to Madrid, all the hope and dreams going into that Champions League final and not coming away with anything, and the game effectively being over after 1 minute. So I think everyone can kind of stand with Wanyama and kind of understand his thinking with that one. But obviously, I don't think any Spurs fan would have said that they wanted Wanyama to play. So that's that. And another point is Sky Sports have been running a poll about the best goal in Premier League history, and what one has made it up there is Sonny's goal against Burnley, the 73-yard run in the 5-0 win. Absolutely insane goal. So that has been designated by FIFA as one of the top 10 goals of the year as well. And it's up there in one of the Premier League's best goals of all time. Now, the last point I want to make is a further point from a previous video, and that is when I was talking about White Hart Lane, or the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, being designated, the first stadium being designated to the NHS in this country. And I said that it was for COVID-19 testing, but it's actually further than that. And the stadium has actually been transformed by the NHS to house North Middlesex's NHS's women's outpatient services and COVID-19 testing. So that is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to bring on the screen right now of the map of how the stadium's actually being used. So, there's an antenatal office next to the scans room, which is right next to the clinical consultations room. You know, this whole stadium is being completely transformed, which is brilliant to see. Brilliant move from Tottenham Hotspur to do what they're doing. I just call on other Premiership teams to transform their stadiums in the same way, to be honest. So absolutely brilliant work from Tottenham Hotspur. After all the news regarding the furlough and everything seems to be moving in the right direction now from Tottenham Hotspur. So that is great news to see. And the last comment I want to make is about my uncle Paul, who is actually suffering really badly at the moment in hospital. He's in intensive care because of the virus. So I would just like to send my best wishes and everyone's best wishes to Paul. Hope you can struggle through this and, you know, stay strong, because we're all rooting for you. And please, 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 everyone, put your comments of best wishes to Paul down in the comment section below. We are all rooting for you. We are all with you. So please put your comments in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on, Spurs.